The other day when Valley gave me a call and let me know that he had a new project bike coming through, new KX250, I was pretty excited because we had a chance to showcase some of the new MXTV products that we've got coming through that we'll able to put into this bike and make it even better than it is standard. Products from MXTV that we've got for this bike are the new low-speed compression valve for the separate function front fork, which gives the front fork a lot more initial control, but at the same time it can also smooth out the action of the fork. First of all, with the fork, what we've done is we've done some valving changes, as well as what we've done is installed this assembly that comes from MXTV. What this low-speed valve does is it replaces the standard piston post with a low-speed unit. What that shim stack does is it gives the initial part of the stroke more control and more adjustability to the first part of the stroke. So for low speed motion, as the fork's under brakes and everything like that, you get a more controlled, plush feeling fork because you've got a fork that firms up in a lot less aggressive way. It's more controlled from the initial, but it firms up in a lot more linear aggression through the stroke. You've got a much more tunable fork, as well as a lot more smooth action fork. The motocross guys will get a better feel out of this. The guys that are using this bike for supercross are going to have a better fork as well, because the initial part of the stroke is more tunable. So you can actually, it's not just with the compression adjuster, but you can also adjust the shim stack to actually have more like low speed control with that as well. We also have, for the rear shock, which is a major step in the right direction, is a low stiction piston band that goes inside the rear shock. What we have here for the rear shock is a low stiction piston band. What this does is this replaces the standard piston band that comes on the standard piston with this low stiction unit. What it does is alleviates all the mechanical friction from the shock piston to the actual shock body. So what you end up getting is a lot freer action shock. It's still nice and controlled with the valving, but this takes out all the mechanical drag. So what you end up with is a freer moving rear end, picks up the smaller bumps and just still remains controlled, but it also makes the shock a lot more tunable because you don't have the added mechanical drag making an influence on your adjustments. You'll end up with generally a worksier feeling shock. There you are guys, that's the end of stage one, where we've installed a low speed compression valve and the low stiction piston band in the rear shock. So we've got heaps more goodies to put on the bike yet, but we'll see you next time for stage two.